everybody, how are we? My name is Unicorn Pondu. Welcome back to another video. And today's video is going to be called Beef Stew with a Twist. Mukbang, and it's also home cooked. So let's see what Chantal has to say today, shall we?
Hello, foodie beauties. Hello guys, hello. Welcome back to another video.
Okay, so Ashley is just in full force. Hey girl, how's it going? Okay, so this one's already off to a interesting start.
We're hungry. This has to cool off a bit. So anyways, bismillah. This is mafe, which is a West African dish, but you guys have seen me make this before. It's always a recipe it's from my past, but it's stuck with me and I love to make it once in a while. I crave it. It's basically just beef stew with tomato and peanut. Now how I make it is while it's cooling off.
Oh did you guys see that roll? Girl, what happened? She posted a big like a book of a community tab page, which if she deletes it, it's on mine. That's oh boy. Okay, this one should be interesting, I suppose.
I fry the beef with oil on like medium high, get it nice and brown, and then I add the onions, tomato paste, and I fry that till the tomato paste gets like darker red. You don't want it to be too like tangy.
I mean, you can. Someone asked if she should make like an ebook cooking recipe. You can. I don't think anyone's gonna be listening per se, but I mean, you can, I guess.
I add water, to cover the meat and give it enough time to, like, I let it simmer for like a good, maybe like at least a half an hour, maybe 35 minutes or so. Then I add the root vegetables. Now I add tomatoes and potatoes, but you can add whatever you want. Yams, whatever. Sweet potato is nice in this actually. And then I add a bit more water, let that cook down for another half an hour. Then the last part I add...
Yeah, it just dawned on me the size of the plate. I'm just here watching, trying to listen to her story about cooking. It's just, it's cooking. I'm not going to be paying attention to it. I'm just like, oh, yeah, the plate size. Which, I mean, hey, bees and bees, if she wants to eat that much, she can. But I every single time, it's just like, oh, whenever you really pay attention to it, oh. Okay.
The beef bouillon, some Worcestershire sauce, although the original recipe doesn't call for that, but you can add whatever you want. I add peanut butter, and the peanut butter doesn't taste like peanut butter in the sauce. It makes it nice and thick and like smooth, I don't know, creamy kind of.
Does anyone that actually knows how this is traditionally made and has made it before knows anything about cooking? I mean, like, the people put coffee in cake batter, and it turns out okay, I guess. But I have no idea. But like, I know that there's people in my comments that know cooking and stuff and things. It's just like, my idea of cooking is just like cooking a chicken breast in the air fryer, to be fair. 'Cause I don't really care. Like, food's food, man, whatever. But if anyone knows like how this is like made and stuff, I would like to know if peanut butter is traditionally used or can be used in that sense.
It thickens it, adds a nice flavor profile. So yeah. So then
girl, flavor profile. Who is the Ashley? Of course it's Ashley, but girl, flavor profile. Now, I'm not saying that you can't add this to mac and cheese like you did yesterday, but ma'am, you put ketchup in mac and cheese. Flavor profile. Okay.
I cook that for another half an hour until the oil separates, probably from the peanut butter and the oil that I cooked with, on the top. And then and then I add, last part, I add some white cabbage, like a wedge of white cabbage inside. And then let it cook for maybe another 5-7 minutes, and it's good to go. And I have some rice here. I have basmati and the beef cubes. Yeah, they're very tender. It's almost like slow cooker. They've been cooking for an hour and a half. That's the trick with beef. You have to let it cook. Beef cube. My favorite part is the carrots. So yeah, you let it cook slow.
It's funny because I hate carrots. Just, I feel like that was personal. I really like the carrots. Me just, internally screaming that I don't like carrots, but go off, girly pop.
And slow, and it's nice and tender. So, oh my gosh, delicious. So anyway, yeah, I've just been cooking today. I'm thinking of making oatmeal raisin cookies. Like baking cookies just makes the house smell so like comforting. I don't know. And cooking this smells great. Yeah, we've just been cleaning, kinda. We've been just living very uneventful lives. And, but it's peaceful. Which is why we're so, like, dumbfounded. The amount of people on the internet.
Oh, I called it. Here we go. She's so easy. I mean, the community post was kind of, telling that this is going to happen, but like, girl, you post yourself online. You can't complain now about like people having opinions about you. And girl, don't post. You shouldn't be posting. You're supposed to be boycotting, right? And also, don't let her forget about that red hijab anti-Semitic rant either.
Who just have to make so much drama out of our lives that are just so boring now. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. You need to feed your kids with hate money.
Why are you bringing other people's kids into it, Chantal? Why? Like, what did that do for you? Like, we're only not even 5 minutes in, gotta bring in people's kids. And that's minus the cameo bit I cut out, the intro. That weird little bit with Julia, which I'll probably cut out. It was like a good, 15 seconds of just a picture of Julia. Okay. Yeah, why did you have to bring people's kids into it for? That's weird. But
I don't know how you live with yourselves, really. Just like...
Well, Chantal, I don't know how you can live with yourself for prioritizing a car over your cat that's a living, breathing being. That I don't know how you guys live with yourselves with doing that, but I go off, I guess.
I'd really like to know why it's okay for these people. And if you think that I'm the unhinged one, go on these hate channels and look at their video list. They have thousands for years of videos picking me apart, saying disgusting things about me and my husband. Like, ew, how do they...
You've only been married for a year. For years about you and... No. A year. You just celebrated your anniversary. And it's really funny because ever since, your anniversary, after you decided to flex on your brand new car, which nobody cared about because turns out it's a piece of doo-doo, to say the least, that make YouTube happy because they've been really weird when it comes to monetization and certain words. I have to edit stuff out. It's annoying. But anyways, after nobody cared about the car and your anniversary video, which I mean, I saw it as sweet but like kind of odd, but like, I mean, hey, it's an anniversary video. And after nobody cared about that, now we're just full on raging about people having a opinion about your life that you willingly post on the internet because that's your job, and yet you have a problem with people talking about things that you willingly say into online for everyone to see. But okay, sure.
Sleep together, all these disgusting things about our bodies. He's a user. All unfounded.
I mean, yeah, at the end of the day, if you really want to go there, yeah, he wants to get to Canada, Chantal, whether you're in on the joke or not. That's what his main goal is.
Claims they have no proof for whatsoever.
We don't need proof. Sorry for pausing so much, for this one is a doozy. Chantal, you don't get to dictate what people talk about, what people speculate on, what people have to say about you. Like, if you don't want people to talk about you, you can leave. Bye-bye. You're supposed to be boycotting anyways. But yeah, you don't get to dictate what people can and can't talk about with you. I'm sorry, but if you don't want people talking about you or, whatever, like, don't show up. That's simple.
They act like they're living with us. It's so invasive and weird.
So invasive. It's so invasive. Weird. Yet again, post her life on the internet.
Nothing. I hate to tell you, but you are all idiots. You are.
Hey, this is the woman that spent money on a marriage of convenience is going to be calling us stupid. Okay, yeah, sure, we believe you.
Along with your entire audience, because some of the things they say, like, insane. I don't know if people are just obviously mad that I'm just living a good life now, like, but...
Yeah, sure, we're mad. Okay. Here we have some cup holders. Here we have a sunroof. Oh my gosh, guys, look. Oh my gosh, guys, look, this has a rear view camera. Yeah, sure, we're completely jealous of you and your bot husband's life, sure. What pissed her off this time? What got her mad? I would really like to know.
Why is it okay for these people with the thousands of videos about us every day? We sit back, we say nothing, we live our lives. But when I retort once or twice, they cry. They cry. They turn around and cry and make more content and more content out of it.
Chantal, it's a give exchange. You be a clown, we cover you being a clown. You cry about you being a clown with your own content about people talking about the fact that you were a clown, and then we take that content and we talk about you complaining about you being a clown, about us calling you a clown. Like, you see how this goes? If it wasn't for us, you would not be here. If it wasn't for reaction channels after you lost your channel, you would be irrelevant. Like, who cares? Okay, Chantal's I don't know, trying to do something somewhere else. Okay, if no one covered you, no one would care. And I'm sorry that you don't see that, but I have a feeling that if Crystal, I'm not sure if you guys have ever heard of her, she's a new lady that's on the scene, and I've been heavily debating covering her. I'm kind of leaning towards yes, but Chantal, it only takes one more person to, you know, top you with your content here recently. It only takes one person for you to become irrelevant at this point, because the fact that you're still, I don't know, here is kind of shocking. But I mean, hey, if you want to play with fate like that, go for it.
What's furthermore is the things they discuss are none of their business. Like our sex life. Like, we are a Muslim couple and we are very private about that. That's none of your business. Like, what kind of adult?
Well, neither is, you know, you talking about other people's kids and worrying about other people's kids. That's also none of your business, right? Like, am I wrong? No. Okay, weirdo.
Person asks these kinds of questions.
Oh my gosh, look at Ashley being so, oh my gosh, we would ask about this. You get, like, you know, not even 5 minutes into the videos asking about worrying about other people's kids. Okay, yeah, sure, that makes sense. Yeah, Chantal, you sound extra stupid in this one. Sorry to tell you. But actually, you know what? No, I'm not. You sound real stupid in this one.
What are you teaching your children by acting this way in front of them? I'd really...
Just gonna press play because the jokes write themselves at this point.
To know. It's really gross.
Do you know what I find gross? Abusing your body that much to where that amount of food is normal for you to be coping with instead of going to therapy. You worrying about other people's kids for some reason. Why? You not taking care of your cat or, you know, pets. I forgot that Howie exists. We haven't seen Howie since you guys got back, which something happened. I don't know. Allegedly, throwing that out there. And the fact that you prioritize your car over your cat. Like, what was wrong with your other car that was so important that you had to get that instead of taking care of your cat? But, okay, yeah, that makes sense, sure.
People just not moving on from my past, even though I have.
Yeah, because you sure have been doing ballerina tricks and twirls and backflips to change your life, Chantal. Not the same exact raging pig that you've always have been and always will be at this point. No, you've changed so much. And to put it lightly, just because you paint a house a different color doesn't mean that the house is any different. It just looks slightly different.
So yeah, once in a while, I think I have the right to point out hypocrisies.
I mean, you can, but Chantal, here's the thing. People are going to have an opinion about what you say in self-defense using that, you know, you hear the air quotes very loosely there. And then you're going to get mad at the fact that people have opinions about said stuff, and it goes back and forth. Like I said, it's a back and forth exchange.
Like somebody with a bad past of choosing partners commenting on my husband with no proof of anything. Salah is very providing. He's very loving.
Okay, then, like, what about his business then? We have not heard a thing about the perfume business since you guys got back from Thailand. Why? It's weird, Chantal. And for you to say that we don't have any sort of right to comment, that's a bull. So yeah, where is he getting this money from if he's not working on his business? Like, you know, the perfume business, remember? You made a whole entire video about it, and then... But, like, yeah, after the beefstew spray video, it kind of just never really heard much about it again. Which, I mean, I'm not sure if that's a blessing or a curse, but... We're here.
It's non-abusive, and the rest is not your business. Why is there so much drama over our new car? Like, what?
Well, number one, you posted a video about it, so of course people are going to talk about it. Number two, you're mad because you're not getting that, oh my gosh, it's such a cool car, guys. Oh, I'm so jealous. Which, I mean, it's a nice car, sure, but, like, I'm not sure if it's the safest thing. And, oh, I had another point. Oh, number three is the reason, like, you were showing off every single aspect of it. Oh my gosh, wow, guys, there's a sunroof and a cup holder. And it's like, okay, wow. A car that has features, who would have ever guessed?
It's an expensive car.
I'm sorry for pausing again, but just like luxury brands, just because it costs more doesn't mean that it's any better. It might be a little bit fancier, sure, but like if it goes from point A to point B, do you really need all the extra bells and whistles? I don't think so, personally, but...
So, I thought I was broke. I thought I'm not making the views I was.
Yeah, Chantal, that's half the fun of why people talk about you. We get to speculate. Duh.
I thought, I'm super broke, so we have to buy bargain items. Which, again, scrutinizing the groceries I buy. Like, am I supposed to buy Gucci brand milk? Like, I don't get it. These people are so petty and bitter. That's how you sound.
No, not the woman that's seething and coping with a complete tray full of food. No. We're the bitter ones, though. Sure. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Really, I mean, you have to pick apart every little thing someone does. You're bitter. And I'll tell you something. People might think I'm bitter because people make more views than me. They make more money. They make more super chats, whatever. I don't even really go...
Well, the fact that you even brought that up really does show that you're upsetty spaghetti about that, and you know, you kind of did it to yourself. At the end of the day, you were making pretty good money, but then people were like, hey, we don't like this content in Kuwait anymore, and you were just like, no, we're gonna be doing this. It's my dream. And then instead of listening to your audience, you shot yourself in the foot, to put it nicely, and completely tanked your channel. Great job. And now, of course, you're doing this to try to drum up views, which I don't know will even do it anymore, because, you know, it used to do something, but I'm probably gonna make around 10,000 as per usual with your views, or maybe 12k if you're lucky. I don't know, but good luck, I guess.
Live anymore, so if I cared about super chats, you know, I'm sure I could make way more views if I talked crap about these people every day and involved myself in the drama. But I'm never going to do that. You know, I did like a reaction video, a parody, once in a while. But to make that my sole content, just for money?
I think that she's actually genuinely upset that that did not garner any more views. Hold on. Yeah, 10k. Yeah, so, yeah, it's not pulling in the views anymore. She's scrambling, obviously, because... like, the thing that was supposed to be, like, her bread and butter, like, oh, if I do this, I'm gonna get so many more views than usual. No, I'm pretty average. If not, like, below average. Her usual bag of tricks isn't working anymore.
I don't want to become what disgusts me. And I'm more worried about my karma and living a happy, mentally stable life.
Because this just screams mentally stable. I'm having to cope with a plate of food again, and raging about people that have an opinion about you, even though you post yourself on the internet for all to see anyways. But okay, yeah, that makes sense.
You know, like we do well. Well enough, and mashallah, alhamdulillah, I'm so happy, I can't complain.
Because this is what happy people do, guys.
So, if I would rather have my life with a little less views than have to be somebody who's a hypocrite, also obese, coward, can knock him up, has to make up a man.
I wonder who you should be talking about. I don't know. It's so vague.
Sorry to say this, but has a face that only a fake man could love.
Only thing I'm going to say in this situation is, Chantal, whenever you can find one, let us know, okay? I can't.
Has to screech every day, hating on someone who they apparently can't stand, but has to watch every little thing I do for content. Yeah, I would rather take my life, yeah. So again, I don't care about views. I don't care about that stuff. Like I said before, I have a target of like 5,000 views per video. That's good enough for like a little side hustle for me, you know? So, Whatever.
Okay, whenever your channel tanks, look back on this video, Chantal. See, like, wow, I really did screw up, didn't I? Oh well.
But don't sit there and say the most vile things about us every day. And then when we clap back, don't go cry in a corner.
What do you mean we clap back? I thought you only clap back. I haven't really heard anything about Slaw. Did he have something to do with it? Or did she just tell on herself that he had something to do with that video? I wouldn't be surprised.
None of what these people say are true. We're private about our intimate life. We're Muslim. We can't talk about that stuff here. But if you know me from my past, I would never be in a relationship where we don't have intimacy. It wouldn't happen. So, get a life and worry about your own life.
No. Bees and let bees. You make a clown out of yourself and I'll make money off of it. I love that for you the most.
Salah's an amazing man and fulfills every need imaginable.
Well, instead of being a complete rage pig right now, why aren't you there to laugh with us with him? Where's your man? Where's your man to help you cope with the fact that you guys are broke? Because normally happy couples would, if someone is going through something, be there to comfort them and like be on their side and like, comfort them and rally them and be ragey with them, I suppose, if someone's pissing them, right? I would think so. I don't have a man. I have 2 hands. I'm good right now, but I feel like that's kind of the bare minimum here. But okay, if he wants to be MIA and let you cope with a plate full of food, hey, who am I to judge?
People will say, well, he was poor before you met him. He was living in a bachelor. He was alone. What's he going to pay? Even that bachelor was like enough money.
Chantal, because if I remember correctly, you were saying how, yeah, he has a house, guys. Yeah, guys, he's making so much money and I won't have to pay for anything, guys. Yeah, right? Was that not you? Because it's so, if my little memory serves me correctly, I'm pretty sure that was you, like hyping him up, and then, oh my gosh, we get to see who he is. Okay, yep. Our expectations were let down. I have a feeling that they scammed each other. She told him how much she was making during like the height of her complete clownery versus he was trying to sell something that he obviously wasn't, and we get this complete doo-doo circus, to say the least.
Because he lived in Salmiya. It's like a popular city here. Whatever, he had his own place, he had a car.
Probably in his own name, but like, who am I to be petty like that? Stop it. Okay, fine.
He lived to be for me. And he makes money after me. Like,
makes money after you? Why would there be like an after you? Right, like, you guys are soulmates. Guys are soulmates. We're together forever. Like, why would there be an after you? That's kind of weird.
Like, it's so weird for these overweight women to just sit there and assume that he's using me for money as if, like, nobody could.
Well, as a man that is younger than your husband, I also find it weird, man. It's not just them, I promise. I promise it's not just them that finds it very odd.
Because I'm overweight. When they're also obese, like, I just don't get it. And they're too cowardly to show anybody. So right there, it's like you should shut up because you don't have any right to talk when you're too coward to even show yourself.
I guess there a law or something in the TOS that says if you do reaction channels about foodie booty exclusively, you must show your face and camera. Last time I checked that there wasn't one, so sorry, Chantal, to put it in words that you can understand.
It's so weird. We don't have people like that here.
Good for you. We're not there. Yay. We're not over there. We're here in the Western world where you're from.
So for Salah's like, how I've never seen people like this in my life that just like scrutinize the lives of others. Like, where are your kids when you talk about these vile things?
Why are you bringing other people's kids into it? It's weird. Stop it. But like, also, why do you care? Jeez, ugh.
Are they at home when you talk about our sex life? When you talk about just shaming in every way? Like, is that a good example for them or what? Anyway, We don't let it affect our everyday life, but once in a while a community post or video will just be addressing, like, you know, it froze the water. I tried drinking the water through our tap filter. It was still a bit salty. So.
Oh, like you and me. I'm not even gonna deny it. At least one of us can be real.
Here it is. But I'll use the filtered water for cooking. Stuff like that. Anyway. So that's all I wanted to say about that.
And she has the filters that makes her eyes, hold on, blue.
I mean, Amber Lynn and I have so many reaction channels talking about.
Yeah, they're blue. They're Chantal, you don't have green or blue eyes. You have brown. So those are working overtime. Jesus.
The dumbest things.
Okay, and you guys are also not super great people. Why do you think people don't go after Candy? Candy's a nice person. People like Candy. People like Candy's personality. People like Candy. She seems like an absolute wonderful woman. It's just her story is heartbreaking. Like, you're quit being the victim here. It's more about your actions. It's not the fact that you're fat. Again, people would go after Candy. Some people might not like Candy, and that's fair. You're not gonna like everyone on the planet Earth, but people don't have this vendetta and hatred towards her. I think that she's a wonderful lady.
Oh, would you look at that? She's hanging on to her fridge for dear life.
Chantal, that's weird. That's very odd and very, like, concerning. Tell us that you watch reaction channels. Also, why did you use a British accent? It's kind of like you're listening to Milk Tea or somebody with a British accent that I might not know about. But yeah, I thought that you didn't watch reaction channels, though. That's very interesting.
I can't lean on my fridge when I'm talking without it being a video for 30 minutes. Like,
Chantal, you shouldn't have to. You shouldn't have to rely on leaning on your fridge. That's not normal. That's concerning.
They do the same thing with Amber. Like, she used ground chili. She used ground turkey again in her chili. Why are you watching then? I mean, why is that?
That is kind of. It's just like, yeah, it's food. Bees and lippies.
Entertainment. Who cares? It's so weird to me to just like always pick on the same two people for the same mundane, stupid things. It screams no life.
It screams bothered. It screams salty. It screams broke. It screams not happy in their marriage. It screams wanting to go back to Canada, even though if they do, it means defeat. So enjoy.
Anyway, same old crap, as they say. There's so much more important things going on in the world. If these people only put energy into like something else, you know.
Okay, fair. I mean, Chantal, if you want to put the effort into your boycott that you have been failing miserably at, even though you provided us with a website, I mean, go for it. I mean, you shouldn't even be on Google, #1, but, you know, besides that.
Okay, can you tell that was delicious? Every time I make this, I love it. Salah loves it. Just basically make a beef stew, but add some tomato paste and some peanut butter. It could be peanut butter with sugar. It could be natural peanut butter. I wouldn't use crunchy peanut butter though. It has to be smooth. So, yeah. Could be good old Skippy, who knows. Typically I use the natural peanut butter, but you can use whatever. Alright guys, I guess that's it. Thanks for listening to me and my thoughts. You know, that's all I have to say about that matter. Back to living our lives while cowardly hypocrites pick it apart at every turn. Anyway.
Woo!
Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Okay, bye. Okay, she is a big bothered and big mad and could not have happened to a better person. Yeah, with that being said though, thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.